Hi everybody. So here it is, the newest packing video. We're going to Ireland this time. We're not going to go to Ireland as long as we were in Bali. So I'm going a little bit early, so I will be there for 10 days. So I have 10 days worth of stuff that I'm going to try and get into a 20-inch carry-on bag and one personal item bag. So, wish me luck. I start first of all with the things I'm going to take on the plane, and I've separated everything. So first of all, the clothes I'm going to wear, I just do a pair of joggers. I layer everything, a pair of joggers, sports bra, tank top, and then I'll have one of my, they're right here, the long sleeve shirts with me that I put over it, and I take the zip up hoodie with me also because it gets really cold on those long flights, especially international flights. So that's all going to get set aside because I'm going to wear this. In fact, let's put it right underneath here so it doesn't get packed. Then I'm going to get my personal item bag ready. I'm using the backpack this time. I've used a shoulder bag before. I'm going to use the backpack this time. And I always take a small purse, like a little carry purse, like a little tote, a little mini tote, or a crossbody, something like that, that I shove in here and use as a purse once I get there. But for travel purposes, I just use the backpack. It's got all the zippers I need, and it's got a lot of space. So here we go with what I take on the plane. Well, I'm taking everything on the plane, including myself. So, by the way, if we haven't met yet, my name's Michelle, and I run yoga retreats around the world, and we are packing for 7 days in Ireland. Some of us are going longer. So let's start with at the very bottom are my slippers. Take my slippers onto the plane. We're going on an overnight. We're all on different flights because we're going at different times, but we go on an overnight. Your feet will swell up, so you want to get your sneakers off, and I take my slippers with me. As soon as we land and that cabin pressure's reduced, then my ankles and my feet, the swelling goes down. But drink a lot of water, even if you have to bug the person on the aisle because you have to get up and use the restroom. So, on the very bottom is my slippers. Then I'm going to go with my blanket. I always carry my own blanket. If you're in coach, they give you on the overnight flights a blanket, but it's not like this. This is a nicer one, and I've taken it all around the world with me. If you can't fit one, they will give you one, but like I said, it's not as nice as this. So there's my blanket. On this trip, because it's Ireland and it's could be cool at night, I'm going to take a scarf. I'm probably going to grab a cheap pair of gloves from the dollar store if they're not in stock right now. Especially in Florida. I'm sure I can dig and find some in my drawer. You can also buy things when you get there. Keep that in mind. The only things that you have to have with you are your prescriptions, your glasses or contacts, your passport, and your debit card, of course. But anything else, we're not going to a deserted island. We are going to a place that has pharmacies on every corner, just like we're used to, markets on every corner, just like we're used to. So this is going to go in my bag. Here's travel tip number 2. Number 1 was the slippers. The airlines don't like this, and I don't blame them because things could break. But I have one knee that likes to swell up just because it was injured years ago, and it likes to swell up on long flights. So I will hang this over the tray table. And if I have to prop this leg up, I can put it right through here. I don't get in trouble usually because I get a window seat, but I'm sure I'm going to get a comment about the airlines hate that. I know they do, but I also hate when my knee is throbbing. And the coach seats don't have any kind of footrest, which they should. Hey, airlines, put some, I know that you don't want to put extra metal on a plane, but some kind of footrest so that folks can have their feet elevated a little bit, and it helps with circulation. So the next thing I bring is, this is the magical headband. This is actually ear pods inside of a headband. We call this the relationship saver. So if you have a spouse that snores really loudly, this is great because you can put your ambient music on or whatever you like to listen to, and it goes right over your head, and the earbuds are in here and they go across your ears. And then on a flight, on a long haul flight, I'll pull it down over my eyes too. So I'm covering my eyes. So this headband is magical. I can send you all the link. Like I said, we call it the relationship saver, but it's really great for travel also. This is actually going to go in a zipper. So then I start doing stuff in the zippers. Put this in the zipper, things I need to get to quickly. They are going to give you regular headphones on the overnight flight. I bring my own anyway. They're brand new ones that they give you, but they're pretty cheap. So I bring a couple pairs of my own, of the better quality ones. Those are going to go down in here. Then I have my ear pods. You notice I like to block out music, block out noise, right? So this is why I have my ear pods, because in travel tip number 3, in the airport, or if you're sitting next to somebody who really likes to chat, that probably screwed up the sound for you guys, sorry. So if you are in the airport or on the plane next to somebody who really likes to chat and you don't necessarily want to chat, ear pods, ear pods. I'm not trying to be rude, but do you really want to chat for 8 hours straight with somebody who's really chatty and you want to go to sleep? So here's my ear pods. Also on my phone, I download, travel tip number 4, is I download audiobooks or podcasts or songs, music, movies. I download a lot of stuff to my phone. I finally got a newer phone. Yay, everybody. So yeah, Verizon was so done with me and my old phone that they gave me $1,000 credit to just please get a better phone. And so this one has a lot of memory, so I was able to download things that will keep me occupied if I'm not sleeping, and maybe the Wi-Fi is a little dicey on the plane, or you don't really like what's on their entertainment system. United has a pretty good one on these overnight flights, and I think most of us are on United. So you can pick movies and things like that to keep yourself occupied. That's the secret to the long haul flights. Drink lots of water and keep yourself occupied if you can't sleep. If you can sleep, perfect. All right, so what else are we putting in this bag? I'm not putting that, my mask. This is the only negative that I talk about. Please don't be hard-headed about this. Don't ruin your vacation that you spent a lot of money on and you're looking forward to, and you're going to hang out with your friends and make new friends, relationships of a lifetime, by not wearing a mask on a plane, especially if you have somebody near you that's coughing and sneezing already. COVID is going around again. When all the kids went back to school, whether they're K through 12 or college age, it ran rampant through everything. We know several families that I have not been around, but several families that the whole family was down with COVID this past week. So be careful before you go and wear your mask on the plane. I got some brand new ones because I get lectured from the respiratory therapist in my life about wearing masks in public and on planes because he sees all of the COVID cases that come in. All right, next, what are we doing next in this bag? You can put an extra outfit in the bag if you'd like. Sometimes I do that, extra pair of underwear, even an extra shirt. I probably will not do that this time, but like for example, when we went to Bali, after a 16-hour flight, when we were on a layover, I changed my clothes a little bit before the next 3-hour flight. All right, that's good for now. We're gonna set this aside. Just set it aside, and then we're gonna start on the toiletries. So I'm going to use, on your way there, the United States doesn't care if you have a 1-gallon bag. The United States doesn't care if you have, don't need that. The United States doesn't care if you have a 1-gallon bag for your liquids. When we come back, The UK, EU, all of those places, they usually want you to have a quart size. So just for example, I'm going to take all my stickers that I travel with, all my logoed stickers, out of this quart bag, and we're going to get everything that I need as far as liquids into this quart size bag. Curly haired girls, you know what I mean about the hairspray. You got to have a little bit to tame the beast. I went ahead and got the disposable squeeze containers from Walmart for my shampoo and my conditioner. And then I'm going to start taking things apart here. That we don't need. That's too big. Deodorant, the solid, they don't care if it's in the liquid bag or not. So I'm actually going to throw it in a different bag so it doesn't take up space. My mini toothpaste is going in here. My hand sanitizer is going to go in here. Facial cleanser. I grabbed my, oh, here it is. I have to have special, because of the eczema and things like that on my face, I have to have my special moisturizer for my face. And I don't need that hand sanitizer, I already got one. I'm actually going to use in my, easy for me to say, this is my hair stuff, also tames the beast. I'm not going to take that because they have a little to-go packet that I can get. Throw that in there. So I'm actually not going to be able to fit everything in the quart bag this time because I have to have my contact solution. So we're going to switch gears on this one. We're going to totally switch gears on this one, and we're going to go back to a gallon size bag for now. I'll probably end up maybe with a half-gallon bag. So here we go on this. Putting all my liquids in one bag. I am TSA pre-check, so I do not have to pull my liquids out in the US. And on my way back, half of this stuff will be gone anyway, or gone enough that I leave what's left behind. So there we go. And that way I can fit a couple of more things in here. Also in here, I'm going to put these little Tide packs for sink laundry. That's a question we get a lot, is how do I do laundry? What if I don't bring enough clothes? Sink laundry. Make sure it's a night that you're not leaving the next morning. So like, for example, when we get to Dingle, that first day in Dingle, if you feel like you need to wash a few things, sink laundry, rinse it out real good, hang it over a vent, and you're shipshape. All good. My essential oils. I take peppermint with me to keep my, got 2 of them today, to keep my sinuses clear on the plane because I have bad sinuses. And then also my prescription nasal spray, because that's what sexy girls bring. Prescription nasal spray. All right, there's my toiletry bag. That's gonna go in here. Like I said, I'm TSA pre-check, so I can actually bury this down in here and don't have to worry about it. For those of you who are not and have to go through a regular TSA line, you'll want it on top so you can pull it out very quickly and get through that line faster wherever you are leaving from. The next thing is going to be my electronics. My electronics are going to go in a gallon size bag. I use gallon and 2 gallon bags for packing. The reason is, this is travel tip number 6, I believe. The reason is you can roll everything. I do like items in one bag, squeeze the air out, seal it really good, and then when I'm looking for something, I know that all like items are in one bag and I can see through it. The cubes are great, but they don't work as well for me personally. So electronics is next. We're going to pretend this is my UK adapter because that is in my big suitcase with some of the other travel stuff. Here is my speaker charger. I'm bringing a speaker for all of us. We're on hikes and stuff if we want to play music, or we're going to do a lot of yoga outside so I can have music with us. We are going to, let's see, take a GoPro. I'm going to take the GoPro, but I'm taking it out of its regular case. I'll end up putting it in a soft side case. And then all of the accessories I already have laid out here. So GoPro, all of its accessories. That's gonna go in there. I have my phone charger. You're gonna find USB ports all over the place. However, get your UK adapter in case you need that also. That's gonna get set aside. Brick charger, portable charger, those type of things, in case you're on the road and you need to charge. Have it charged before you leave. Those are really handy dandy. And I need for my laptop, because this is work for me. This is your vacation, my work. So I have to have my laptop. That's all gonna go actually in the carry-on, and then I just take an extra phone charger. Oh, Fitbit charger is gonna go in here also. Then I take an extra phone charger and I shove it in that front pocket. All right, so we're just doing really well. We're doing really well here. Now I'm gonna start working on a few things with the carry-on. Brushes. You curly hair girls know about the big pick and the round brush. It takes a lot to get this beast tamed. So big pick, round brush, extra clip, and extra hair ties. Now we're gonna do another bag with other toiletries that are not liquids and can just be put anywhere. See, it's all coming together, all coming together. First of all, I am taking a little bit of makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup most of the time, and I only use a little bit when I do because I still have skin problems 14 months after I had COVID last year. I had severe skin reactions and what they call long COVID from it. So makeup bag is going in the carry-on. Let's see, that can go over there. In this bag is all my extra contacts, makeup remover or just face cleaner. I have things, my medications that I use all the time. Allergy pills, ibuprofen, just in case I have a severe reaction in my skin from all that long COVID stuff I do have one prescription for prednisone. Benadryl. My glasses need to go right here in the personal item bag so I can grab them on the plane. Mini deodorant. My contact case needs to go where I can get it, so it's gonna go inside the glasses case. I take my contacts out on the long haul flight. Emergency toothpaste. We're not gonna take that because I have a brand new one. Brand new toothbrush. Nail files. I have a nail clipper around here somewhere I'm gonna throw in. Don't really need this, but just in case, little soap bar, maybe when we're out and about and we have to wash our hands after hiking or something, I'll have that available. Now I can put all my stickers back in their bag. Okay, last thing. I'll have a couple of these with me. I don't know if you know this, but travel tip number 7 is that most European countries, actually most countries I've been to, do not use washcloths. That's an American thing. If you use a washcloth a lot, bring your own couple of washcloths. I do the scrubby thing. So I'm gonna have, I don't need to. They dry very quickly, so I can just have an extra bag when we're traveling from Galway to Dingle. So, and then my reader case is gonna go in the carry-on, the personal item bag. All right, so that's it. That's kind of all the other stuff I use besides my liquids and all my hair products. So that might go in the personal item bag. If I end up putting it in the carry-on, I'm gonna pull the toothbrush out so I can brush my teeth on the plane. And then there's our stickers. Now let's get started on clothing and other items. One last thing here, I do carry, you do not have to, but I carry a little emergency kit for all of you. That is vitamin C packets and electrolytes for your water in case you're not feeling well or you get dehydrated. We have some Asian versions of Mucinex. It's the same exact ingredients. You're safe there. Benadryl, more ibuprofen, zinc tablets in case you're feeling run down, zinc tablets, thermometer, Dramamine, things like that. I have all kinds of fun things like that in here, the just in case. We can go to the pharmacy anytime we need to, though. That goes back to just be mindful on the plane. So, on the plane, these are the shoes I'm going to wear. I'm gonna set them, aren't these fun? I had these same Reeboks when I was young. I had them in low tops and high tops. And we found these in Hawaii. And at Ross, the Ross in Hawaii had these for $20. So we grabbed a pair for me. Those are gonna go with me. I'm going to pack another pair of sneakers, and I'm probably gonna get a second pair of dark colored sneakers with good tread on them, just so I can switch out since we do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. So there we go. That's gonna go in the carry-on bag. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Next thing, found these over here. I take a pashmina a lot of times because just like the mask, just like your eye mask, which I'm gonna pack, it's really nice to be able to do this, cover your head if you need to, block out the light, cover your face, keep yourself warm in restaurants while we're traveling. So that's gonna go in the personal item bag also. Glasses need to be shoved down there. Reader case goes on the outside so I can get it quickly. Boy, this is a lot of boring information, isn't it? Pashmina is gonna go in here. I'm gonna get that way down there. Let's see if we can do all this. All right, my journal. Journal's going with us. My neck pillow will just hook on to my carry-on, and then it'll be handy. Here's a little travel tip. I think we're on number 8. I hope somebody else is keeping count of this. This thing comes out. I'm gonna show you a little trick. So the stuffing comes out. I've taken it out and put it back in before. This is a flight attendant trick. When they travel non-res or standby, and with all their girlfriends, there was a TikTok about this. So I'm layering on this trip. This is just an example. I am layering on this trip. I have 5 tank tops. I have 4 pairs of yoga pants. I have a pair of black like skinny pants. I have a pair of jeans, and I have the joggers that I wear on the plane. I also have some long sleeve shirts to go over the tank tops, and then the hoodie and another long sleeve shirt to keep layering if I need to. But here's what we're gonna do with these tank tops. These tank tops are all gonna go in my neck pillow. And it's a little funky shape, but I don't care. And I buy these ribbed ones so that they don't wrinkle. See, because I'm all about exploring, meeting new people, discovering a culture, seeing parts of a country that nobody else has seen. I don't care so much to have perfect clothes with the perfectly matched outfit with the right accessories for everything. I have the same jewelry on the whole time. Look how much space I still have left to do. I can fit a couple pairs of pants in here. These Lulus, they're stretchy pants, so I don't care if they get wrinkled at all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do at least one more pair of pants. Lulus. Oh, this is gonna work out really well. And then I've got my neck pillow still. By the way, I never use, and this is just a personal thing with me. See, it's a little misshapen, but nobody cares. I don't really use my neck pillow around my neck because I sit in the window seat a lot. I kind of shove it in the window, and this will zip. I know it will. I'm just getting it at a bad angle. Here it goes. So I just shove this thing kind of in the window and it holds my head up, or I put it across the armrest and it cushions the armrest so the armrest isn't digging into me. And then I have my blanket so I can use their blanket for a pillow. Look at that. So there we go. That's what we're doing there. Next thing is we're gonna put some pants in. I'm gonna use the big 2.5 gallon for pants. And I'm gonna do the roll. Jeans, they don't roll as well as the rest. I'm gonna do it this time anyway, but I only brought one pair of jeans. I rarely bring jeans anymore. I do remember, this is a side story. I was in London by myself a few years ago. I needed a little getaway and I had a credit on United back then. And I got a smoking deal to go to get a flight to London. And then I did a little hopping around to Portugal, Spain with just a backpack. And I was wearing these jeans that I had bought at Plato's Closet. And they were True Religion, which those of you who of my age, back in our 30s, True Religion was kind of like the thing. And they cost $300 or more. And I'd gotten these things at Plato's Closet for $52. And one of the young men that was running a tour in downtown London, he saw me kind of walking around Hyde Park area, and he came running up and he goes, "Ma'am," and I said, yeah. And he goes, "Oh, you're American." He goes, "We were wondering where you got those jeans because those cost like 500 pounds there at the time." The exchange rate was really bad on their end at the time, and I was like, nope, I got them at a consignment shop in the US for $50. What am I doing? I'm sorry. This is what happens when Michelle talks too much. All right, pants are in here. All the air is out. All the air is out. Pants are in the carry-on. This is a bag that I'm bringing with me in case I pick up a couple things at a store, a market, wherever. Reusable bags. Just so you know, in the US, we're kind of the last bastion of giving away plastic bags to everybody at stores. Whatever your opinion is on that. We live by the ocean, so I don't really love that. All right, so the next thing is, we are going to pack the long sleeve stuff. We're going to pack all the long sleeve stuff. I'm going to do a 2.5 gallon with that because I did bring a little jacket that might look nicer for going out to dinner than my typical sweatshirt. So I have another little thin hoodie here. You'll meet Shannon on the trip. Shannon is a representative for Zaya Clothing. I pick up a lot of Zaya clothing from her, and they have some cool stuff that travels well. This shirt's actually short sleeve. It is wrinkle free. It's a nicer shirt. It's something I had when I was in corporate sales. And then this little jacket. And everything I'm bringing is in those darker color schemes. So everything is black, green, blue, gray, so that I can coordinate and mix and match. And you're going to see the same pants twice, but maybe with a different top. And nobody's going to talk about me, I'm sure. All right, so there's our tops. That one's going in there. Now, the yoga mat. The yoga mat. This yoga mat that I gave you all the link to, it can fold. It can roll. Now I'm going to roll it this time. See how small that yoga mat gets? And we're going to get it right down in there. There we go. I got all kinds of fun space. I have about this much space in here still. I don't need my yoga blanket. I do need my hat because my esthetician Lori will have my hind end if I go outside without my hat on. My eye mask needs to go in a nice little pocket here for the plane. That's going this way. My skivvies, I didn't feel like you needed to watch me pack my skivvies. So I have probably 15 pairs of socks in here. I I was like Steve Jobs' theory. He wore the same thing all the time. So I go and buy a 20 pack of the same socks, and I got rid of everything else. And so now every time I pull out a pair of socks, I know they match. I'm not trying to find its mate. And kind of the same with my underwear. If I find a pair I like, I buy big packs of it. So I'm not worried about figuring out, what am I going to wear with that? Where's my matching sock? All right, we're doing great. So here we get down to the sweatshirts going on the plane with me. Here's a couple things that I was only going to take if I had space. An extra hoodie, excuse me, a robe, and then I have this one long dress that's gone all around the world with me that was from Old Navy. It was actually a hand-me-down from a friend, but it's long and it's black, and it was meant for like a beach cover-up, but I've worn it to a very nice restaurant and people thought it was a little black dress, basically. Even though it's knit, it just fits well, and it looks like it could go to a steakhouse or after you get off the beach at home. So there's that. This we have to take. This is our raincoat. It came with a little bag. So I'm not going to do this for you because we're all big boys and girls and we can figure out how to roll our own raincoat and get it into the bag. So that's my little raincoat that I got. It's got a hood on it. The weather in Ireland is always a little misty, always threatening to, they call it the mist, always threatening to have a nice little rain. And unless I cut this off, I can't get it in, but it's gonna fit perfectly. And then that's gonna go right in here. Raincoat, done. So with the weather, that's why it's so beautiful and green there, because they have this mist kind of all the time. It's gonna be a nice break from Central Florida weather because it's so hot here right now, but it's Central Florida, that's why we live here. So just be prepared to, like I said, layer. It's gonna rain, but it's so beautiful. Like even in the rain, you're just like, I'm standing in Ireland and it's misting on me and it's beautiful. An option over the raincoat is these puffy jackets. It's I've kind of worn this all over too. I think I bought it in Spain. So it's a very European thing to wear the puffy jacket, and a lot of times those will come with bags, or you can just shove it in any bag and they roll really tight. I'm not going to bring mine this time. I'm just going to do the blue lined raincoat. And then let's get my toiletries in there. We've got a lot of space here. Look at this. We have got a lot of space left. So that's going to fit that extra pair of shoes I'm going to buy. And I have room for my robe. So I will grab a gallon bag and I'll put my extra stuff in a gallon bag. Here's my robe. And at the very last minute, when I go to leave on September 6th, I might grab that extra hoodie. Or, just so y'all know, that hoodie I got from Walmart for $15. So that cute little black hoodie, that was $15. One of those tank tops was $2 at Walmart. One of my little layering tank tops. I'm gonna take the long black dress. I'm gonna take that because I'm gonna be in Dublin a couple days before most of you. And so I will be on an extension with a couple ladies who asked me to be on their extension. And we have a couple nice meals in the evening in Dublin. So those of you who are going a little early, there's a place called The Church, which has really great recommendations. And there's another one called the Vintage Cocktail Club, which is a speakeasy. And I've heard it's the best speakeasy that somebody's ever been to. All right, everybody, I got it. I did it. I'll make sure my passport is ready. That will be in my personal item bag. Here we go. Personal item bag still has lots of space. A lot of space in the personal item bag. My laptop's gonna have to go, but it always fits right here in this front pocket. I think I've got everything. There we go. And then that goes right there. It actually clips on, but there it is. We did it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I have some other travel tips that I might put in a document for y'all before you leave. Just come with a smile and be ready to not be in control, because the staff takes care of everything for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to plan anything. You don't have to drive. You just have to look at the WhatsApp every night so you can see what we are doing the next day and what you need to wear, and show up on time. That's all you gotta do. So, peace. I will see you all in Dublin.